Dear students, how are you? Once again, welcome to Social Science Classroom. I hope you studied well the topic that I taught in the previous class. In the previous class, we studied about why do we need a constitution. First point, it lays out certain ideals that form the basis of the kind of the country we, the citizen, aspire to live in. Second point, it defines the nature of country's political system. Third point, it lays out certain rules that safeguard against the misuse of power by the leader. Today, I would like to continue the same topic that we discussed in the previous class. Fourth point, it ensures a dominant group does not use its power against other less powerful people or groups. To know more about it, let us watch a storyboard given in the textbook. This situation is in the classroom. The game period is about to begin. Girls say, "Let us play basketball today for a change." Boys say, "No, we will play cricket." Here, the teacher decides to settle the problem with a show of hands. Now, boys are very happy because there are more boys in the class. Girls say, "We always have to do what the boys want because they are in a majority. Ma'am should think of another way to make the decisions so that our wishes are also heard." Here we can see that majority group excluded the interest of minority. Who are majority in this storyboard? Boys. Who are minority in this storyboard? Girls. We can see the same situation in our society, but our constitution ensures that a dominant group does not use its power against other less powerful people or groups. The constitution prevents the tyranny of the majority. What is the meaning of tyranny? The cruel authority of majority group. Fifth point, the constitution saves us from ourselves. How the constitution saves us from ourselves? We can watch a storyboard given in the textbook. This situation is in the house. Shabnam is in a fix. She has a decision to make. I have 2 chapters left to revise for tomorrow's test. But it's time for my favorite TV program. I am dying to watch it. But if I do that, I won't have time to finish my revision. Shabnam is thinking. "Shabnam, why are you looking so worried?" her parents are asking. "I want to watch this TV program, but I have a test tomorrow. If you all watch TV, I will also want to watch. I have an idea. What if no one watches TV tonight? Then I may not be tempted." By the next day when she is writing test, she thinks that it's good thing I did not watch TV. There are so many questions from the last 2 chapters. Here, the Shabnam's parents make a decision to switch off the TV because the daughter does not distract from the studies. Most of the parents make a decision for the well-being of their children. Similarly, the Constitution helps to protect us against certain bad decisions that we might take that could have an adverse effect on the larger principles that the country believes in. Our next topic is the key features of Indian Constitution. This is very important topic in this chapter. What do you know about the formation of Indian Constitution? Before it, you have to know about the Constituent Assembly. What was Constituent Assembly? Constituent Assembly was a body of people composed for the purpose of drafting or adopting the Constitution. Between December 1946 and November 1949, the Constituent Assembly drafted the Constitution for Independent India. The Constitution of India was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on November 26, 1949, but it came into force on January 26, 1915. Who is known as the father of Indian Constitution? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is known as the father of Indian Constitution. He believed that his participation in the Constituent Assembly helped the scheduled caste get some safeguard in the Constitution. He had played a great role for the development of lower caste people in India. He was the chairman of drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly. What were the challenges faced by the Constituent Assembly while drafting the Constitution? The framing of Constitution was not an easy task for the members of Constituent Assembly. They faced so many difficulties while drafting the Constitution. The country was inhabited by the people belonging to different religion, caste, class and sect. Thus, they had to frame a constitution which can satisfy the aspiration of the each sections of the society. This was not an easy task. There was a lot of disturbance due to the partition of India on the basis of religion. Some of the princely states were not ready to join in the Indian Union. They did not decide about their future. Next, the socio-economic condition of the vast mass of people appeared dismal. All these issues played on the minds of the members of Constituent Assembly while drafting the Constitution. Later, on November 26, 1949, the Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution of India. It was done by a group of 300 people in a period of 3 years.
Dear students, I believe you understood the topic very well. This topic is not over. We shall continue the same topic in the next class. URL is attached. Watch the URL carefully. Notes and test questions are also attached. Send your answers to Handin only. We can meet in the next session. Bye.